Hi, August 29th, 2015. My cousin has been married for 6 years. It's her 6 year anniversary. I'm in the middle of getting uh, dried off from my bath. It's my to start off the video, huh? And so I'm gonna set you down in my room while I do that because my PJs are in my room. So, I have other things to save from my other video day for the 28th of August. You see, for 2016, I want to start the year with a clean slate, you know, forgive everybody who offended me and everything, you know, but if they start off with insults and being insulting or just plain rude, I gotta learn how to stick up to myself and be more assertive, and like how a parent is assertive with their kid. Hey, you do not talk to me that way. Shame on you. Like that. That's what I'm saying. So, I want to live a happy, carefree life without any trouble. And so, yeah. I just don't want any problems. I hope that Shelly can afford the trip later. But I doubt it that will ever happen, because what if money doesn't come in December like she told me over the phone? I might have money in December. Yeah, I might. But this and that. So whatever happens, happens. Put your worries in God's hands. That's what I just told myself. So he deals with everything. He can help you out with your worries, and he knows your future and everything. So those are my 2 cents about my previous video day, the August 28th video. I'm gonna get dressed now, so clothes are in here like I said. Sorry.
He's here. Carl. Mark? See, look. You didn't have to do that. We were on the same team. You should have seen him when I first met him. He was torn to pieces in a Russian prison riot. I could have let him die, but I saved him, and I've resurrected him 3 times since then, and each time he's more loyal, more grateful. Where are they?
watched the Pure
Who's the
Pups.
person writing that I should pay for it and let her pay me back?
She did.
She wrote that?
Yep. I filmed the Pure Pups where those dogs jump in the pool. They jump through a hula hoop.
Just in case you were wondering what Cheerios are made of.
Yeah, how many times have I gone out of my way and gave her rides home? Stuff,
Yeah.
and then she right away blames me for this?
Yeah.
Why can't I?
Welcome back to Weekend Dallas. We're going to start this half hour in Nashville. Donald Trump wrapped up another speech with an hour-long message. He struck some similar themes, mentioning his business success and his strength as a negotiator. It appeared to be gaining traction with Republican voters across this country.
There's been 15 copies of the evidence. Every single one of them. Some that are reporters said to me, why do you think that is? I said, because I'm special. And I was kidding. I was doing a try. I mean, I sort of meant it, to be honest.
We never doubted that he actually meant it. NBC's Alan Natali is live from Nashville. So, with a welcome to you, Alan. What else did we hear from Mr. Trump, and how was he overall received by the audience today? The audience here, as I'm providing your custody events that I'm covering, is
B3. N37. N33. G56. I-24. B4. B15. Round over.
first date, some people want to go too far. Others, even faster. Thought about career stuff, but then again, I think I'm just ready for that. Just wrap it around me. But Match is for people who want a real connection first.
I stopped talking about it.
And maybe
They let me
that's
go.
the date soon.
Eventually,
Match. Start for free.
my parents just... No, I'm okay.
My wife was telling me that this is what your foster home. Well, I want you to know I'm determined to make it your last. Anybody bothers you at your new school, you tell me. My missus starts
I
to
wrote down what I wanted.
lose her temper
I'll
with
do
you.
Sunday.
You tell me, you want anything. You need anything. You tell me. Does that sound good? Good. I'm glad. So listen now. I'm going to be looking out for you, making sure you're happy. I need you to look out for me. Make sure I'm happy.
Oscar Schindler is a hero, and he's mentioned in the righteous.
You got that right?
He did this right under the nose of the Nazis with his own money. I know him, Oscar Schindler.
That would increase funding for wildfire prevention efforts. Firefighters interstate are still battling the biggest fire in Washington's history. Nearly 1 million acres have burned. That's bigger than the entire state of Rhode Island. Firefighters have been killed, thousands evacuated.
Got another Eeyore donkey drink, guys, from Starbucks. I'm waiting for the bus. I have to fill you in. My dad called his friend's wife, and turned out that Shaylee's sister-in-law, Krista, was staying at her mother's house where his friend's wife is living. And turns out he talked to Krista and Andy, and they said that since Shaylee is on SSI and on Rep Payee, Rep Payee is her other sister, Kathy, then if Kathy says she can't afford it and she's too much in debt, then she can't make it. And I was thinking, in the past, Shaylee spent $3,000 on a MacBook computer laptop. I wouldn't pay that much, Okay, think. What's 80 out of 3,000? What's worse? Spending $80 or $3,000? That's what I'm saying. So I think in my future, I will survive out there good if I don't impulsively buy things like how Shaylee did with the Mac computer. That's life, if you're in debt, that's life. You gotta sacrifice your trip to Disney if you can't make it, honey. And that's too bad. I talked to her about this and she was crying on the phone. She was very, very upset. And she goes, why can't your dad book it a year later? And I go, Shaylee, you asked me to ask my dad to book it now. that you're working your ass off. And he went to the AAA, and they said, good thing you came to us now, because they need us 6 months in advance to book everything. And we had 3 months left. And when I move out, and I'm not gonna go on any vacations until I save up on my own. With the vacation to Disney, I'm going, whether you're going or not. And you know, she has to bury the hatchet too with her brother-in-law, because maybe her brother-in-law was saying, oh, you can't afford to fix your bike, even though she wanted to fix her bike. You know, I think that's what the argument was about with them both. But you see, that was acting childish of her going out of the car, slamming the door, and saying things like, oh, I hate my brother-in-law, he should go to hell, I'm not going to talk to him, he's on my shit list, and all that stuff, and crying about it and hating him forever. Yes, I have my hates, but you understand about my hate about my Uncle Larry, okay? I tried to forgive him, and when I was making small talk with him, and then he thought it was very disrespectful on what I was saying, and when I wasn't being disrespectful at all in my eyes. And you know, I shouldn't let my guard down at all when I'm around my uncle anymore. So I'm not going to forgive that bastard. That's all I have to say. If my aunt dies, I'm not going to go to her funeral, because I'm not going to comfort that asshole. I'm sorry. She has Parkinson's disease, and she had a stroke in probably January. This last January. So she's close on her deathbed already. I hate to sound hurtful and mean, but I want to limit the drama out of my life. And if it means no going to her funeral, no going to her funeral. I need to stay healthy and away from toxic people like my Uncle Larry. Well, I'm in the right, Nora's in the wrong. No. I called my daddy Fatty for a nickname. Like how people call me Nora Kabora sometimes. And I don't take offense to them calling me Nora Kabora. Why did he take a big offense to me calling Dad Daddy Fatty when I was doing that for years and years? Ever since when I was 8, I called my dad Daddy Fatty. And I called my friend Melanie Watermelon. I have a thing with how I remember names, okay?
All the hosts and powers of heaven, we sing the hymn of your glory, as without end we acclaim.
House in the middle of the living room. This is a huge change over that last tree that we had here. Now we actually have a house for him. Richard, you being in real estate, you must appreciate the fact that we now have a sold sign that we can hang on this thing. Now, I want to get Dylan in here. Bring in Kiko and also get him up on this thing as well.
All right.
You got to remember, the first day I was here, we had things go pretty horribly wrong. Hi, Kiko. That's fine. I was a little worried because Kiko's energy was way up. I mean, she was panting, looking around. She wanted something, and I was hoping that that something wasn't Dylan. What I'd like you to do now, Diane, pick up Dylan. Let's get him on the tree. So now, things are about to get real. We got Kiko without a muzzle on. I thought that was really important to demonstrate that we could have trust in her. Stay. Good girl, stay. Dylan. Look at Dylan up there, exploring his tree. Look at this, guys. He sat there.
B4. 064. I-18. N-45. I-25. B-14. N-31. I-26. N-40. Round over.
Hi, you guys. My dad went to a wedding. He won't be home until an hour from now. So bad news all over the place. Now Marie's grandmother is dying. Shaylee can't go to Disney, which really sucks. And Marie's grandmother is dying. And I just talked to Marie. And I told her, well, if you're upset about your grandma, you can call me and talk to me. And she's okay with that. And I shared with her my idea of having her stay over for a week or whatever. I don't want to bother her when she's in the crisis with her grandmother dying. She needs to stay at her house, at her side when her grandmother is dying. I think that'd be more respectful, don't you think? So I don't want to have her leave her grandmother's side. She can go to the funeral and everything, and after the funeral and everything, she can hang out with me. So, yeah. I gotta go to the bathroom, so. So you're saying I can't get a job in order to raise money, right?
Well, go ahead, get a job.
So you don't want me to raise money for her?
Go ahead. Are you going to raise $500 in a week or two? Are you going to raise $1,000? Is she ever going to pay you back?
I don't know.
Probably not. So why should you work for her?
Maybe she needs to grow up a little more, huh? And come to her senses.
Now, sure, it's good to give somebody something for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you don't want to work themselves.
Go bit or not, because that plan is first Disney and then move out, and I'm gonna move out right after January. whenever that guy calls, I'm moving out like that. I gotta find my social security card, put the number on there, and my birth certificate. I thought my social security card was in that dresser, in that wallet, the black wallet, old black wallet, but I can't seem to find that, so I really gotta look for it. Limit the drama out of my life, and if it means no going to a funeral, no going to a funeral. I need to stay healthy and away from toxic people like my Uncle Larry. Well, I'm in the right, Nora's in the wrong. No. I called my daddy Fatty for a nickname. Like how people call me Nora Cabora sometimes. You know?
Okay, so Joey doesn't like one of your